Everybody, I'm Miss Hayden and welcome to virtual story time at the Bartlesville Public Library. So, those of you who've watched before know how we start, so you can join me. We're going to do the welcome song. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? Hopefully everybody's good. Hopefully drying out from the crazy weather we had over the weekend. So we're going to read stories and sing songs. So we're going to start out with Little P. So cute. So this is by Amy Krause Rosenthal, and the pictures were done by Jen Cordish. Okay. This is the story of Little P, Mama P, and Papa P. Little P was a happy little guy. He liked to do a lot of things. He liked rolling down hills, for example, super fast. He liked hanging out with his pea pals. He liked it when Papa P came home at the end of the day. Papa P would fling Little P off a spoon high into the air, and Little P would scream, "Again, again." At bedtime, Little P very much liked snuggling with Mama P and hearing stories about what Mama P was like when she was a little P. But there was one thing that Little P did not like. Candy. That's what you have to eat for dinner every night when you're a P. Candy, candy, candy. Little P hated all of it. If you want to grow up to be a big, strong P, you have to eat your candy, Papa P would say. If you don't finish your candy, then you can't have dessert, Mama P would say. How many pieces do I have to eat? Eat 5 pieces and you can have dessert. 5 pieces, he whined. 5 pieces, they chimed. One, yuck. 2, bleh. You might be able to tell that this book has been well loved. It's a little beat up. 3, bleh. 4, bleh. 5 pieces of candy. Now can I have dessert? Yes, now you can have dessert, said Mama P and Papa P. Little P couldn't wait to see what it was. Spinach, squealed Little P, my favorite. Little P licked his dessert plate clean. And they lived happily ever after. That was Little P. Okay, that was our first story. Now we're gonna do songs. Grab the viola here. So we're gonna do our first song, which all of you remember is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Now you guys. Very good. I think we should do little speckled frogs next. So I think there are 2 little speckled frogs. Excuse me. 2 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into a pool where it was nice and cool. Now there is just one speckled frog. Croak, croak. Speckled frogs are in the pond now. Kind of went with a little bit of an aquatic theme, considering a lot of us are having to deal with, unfortunately, what happened Saturday night. So, oh, jumping ahead, we need to sing first, all of us. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. heard just everybody rowing their boat. And next, we're going to do Itsy Bitsy Spider. Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Okay. And we're gonna finish up singing with Are You Sleeping? Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John, morning bells are ringing, morning bells are ringing, ding ding dong, ding ding dong. Remember the English words. I learned that as a French song when I was a kid. Okay, done with singing. Viola's back over there. We're gonna do our last song after I get some water. So, keeping with the vegetable theme, we're going with Growing Vegetable Soup by Lois Ehlert. And Lois also did the illustrations. Dad says we are going to grow vegetable soup. We're ready to work and our tools are ready too. We are planting the seeds. And all the sprouts. And giving them water. And waiting for warm sun to make them grow. And grow. And grow into plants. We watch over them and weed. until the vegetables are ready for us to pick. Or dig up. And carry home. Then we wash them. And cut them and put them in a pot of water. And cook them into vegetable soup. At last, it's time to eat it all up. It was the best soup ever. And we can grow it again next year. And this book actually has a recipe for vegetable soup. Oh, the glare is pretty bad. So that was growing vegetable soup. Oh, the glare is pretty bad on this. Oh well, sorry about the glare, but these are now available for checkout once I get them checked back in, which will be a few minutes. I want to remind everybody that there is in-person story time, and it is Wednesday and Thursday, 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. and Laura does that over in the Storytime room on the other side of the building. Excuse me. So I do virtual Storytime every Monday at 11 a.m. here on the Bartlesville Public Library Facebook page. So I will see everybody next week. Have a good week.